I cannot do it myself. Abu, please move forward. Next slide. I will present no, the first one, please, sorry. Today I will present an unpublished group of 7 bone owls from the cave Lorgadin in northeastern Portugal. The site is a rare karst cave overlooking the Tuela River in the Douro Basin, very famous because of the Porto wine in northern Portugal, and close to the Coa engravings, the Paleolithic engravings. This complex is known for a very complex and disturbed prehistoric records, and it's known particularly by its role as a funerary space during some time. Please, Abu, next one, please. Yes. Thank you. Although it was excavated many years ago, many decades ago, much of the site remains unpublished. And our study focused on materials from the 3rd millennium BC, what we call here in the region the late Chalcolithic. Crucially, we have been doing some direct radiocarbon dating on both human, mostly in human remains, but also in other materials, fauna, and we have one radiocarbon dating from a fragment from a owl that matches, please, Abu, can you click, that matches specifically with 2 human individuals. This date is marked in that red square. And the other chronology that we have shows that the site was used as a funerary necropolis until around 1600 BC, what we call until Middle Bronze Age. However, the set of owls are specific from the 3rd millennium. We aim to reconstruct the lifestyle. Can you click again, Abu, please? The life cycle of these objects. We identified a deliberate selection of domestic caprines, mostly domestic goats, using TBA and metapodials, both from both young and adult individuals. Can you please? Thank you. The manufacturing process was highly standardized. It involved selecting the fresh bones that I mentioned in previously, factoring them obliquely, like we see in the first, this first image, and longitudinally, this one here, and then a careful 2-stage polishing, and first an abrasive that we can see in these striations here, and a smooth finishing to make it pointed very and sharp. Some pieces show traces of eating, like you can see in this one. However, we are still determining if it was intentional, related with the production of the artifacts, or if it is post-depositional. And now, here is the most striking observation. None of these 7 owls show any traces of use wear, despite being technically finished and perfectly functional in shape. They were never used as tools. This absence of wear is the key to understanding their purpose. Now, please. Considering they were found in the funerary, please do not come down. Considering they were found in a funerary contest and looking at parallels, now you can click, of similar objects, we can see that we have parallels in Meseta, northern and central Spain, in Portuguese Extremadura, near Lisbon, and Andalusia in southern Spain. And we argue that these were not tools in the economic sense. Instead, they likely held symbolic value. Crafted, you can click, please, crafted specifically as intentional funerary scent offerings, and strongly reveals exchange with several regions in Iberia. Here you can see, I'm sorry for the quality of the drawings, but you can see these matches perfectly with the set that we have in Lorgadin. And in summary, these perforators demonstrate a shared technical tradition across the region and highlight the sophisticated symbolic life of these communities. You can move, please. Abu, the last slide, please. And reveals, no, the previous, and reveals the symbolic value and exchanges with many regions in Iberia. Thank you, Abu, for sharing and doing this. I'm sorry for the technical problems, and thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Cláudia. Despite, all the technical problems, you powered it through, and it was lovely. Yeah, it was a lovely presentation.